We live. All black, everything. Come on in. Tell a friend. Thumbs up like you're hitchhiking. Go ahead and subscribe it, like it, share it. You know how we do. Coming back, sharing some information. Tavistock Institute, social engineering at the masses. Right back where we left off. We're gonna come in. Um, thank you for sharing. Thank you for tuning up in. I'm not on the rights to this music. Just vibing. Shout out to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. We start and it goes over the period of a half a century. Tens of billions of dollars have been allocated by the government of the United States with surreptitious help from think tanks and foundations aligned with Tavistock to fund the work of these groups. Every aspect of the mental and psychological life of people on the planet was profiled, recorded, and stored into computer systems. Above the closely cooperating groups of social scientists, sociologists, psychiatrists, anthropologists, think tanks, and foundations presides the elite of powerful members of the oligarchy, comprised mostly of the old Venetian black nobility. That's the old Venetian black nobility. What is the purpose of these behavior modifications, you may ask? It is to bring about forced change to our way of life without our agreement and without ever realizing what is happening to us. The ultimate goal being, quote, the complex extirpation of mankind's inner sense of identity, the tearing out of mankind's innermost soul, and the placement in the vacant space of an artificial synthetic pseudo soul, end quote. However, in order to change mankind's behavior away from the industrial production spiritual into spiritualism and to bring us willfully into the world of post-industrial era zero growth and zero progress, one must force first a change in mankind's self-image, its fundamental conception of what we are. Thus, the image of man appropriate to that new era must be sought, synthesized, and wired into mankind's brain. As Professor John McMurdy wrote in his 2001 opening address at the Science for Peace Forum held at the University of Toronto, he says, quote, totally, totality of rule is not the only parameter of totalitarianism. 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 I remember you said it was a totalitarianism. 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 Limitlessness of power also proceeds from an omnipresent center. In the new totalitarian movement, this omnipresent force communicates through behavior responsibility for its failures. Wall Street prescribes these societies for alleged sins against market laws. Thus, as catastrophes increasingly befall the majority of the world, the victims are blamed for their new deprivation, misery, and oppression. This is far is a far more effective mode of rule than jackboot terror, which is more overt, but it exposes the system to another form of resistance. To keep the majority in a continual state of inner anxiety works because people are made too busy scurrying or competing for their own survival to cooperate in the mounting of an effective response. This too has Tavistock's signature all over it. So you see what they got you doing, scrambling, scurrying, getting here and there, going nowhere real fast. Tavistock Institute. This is information in spurts. We going hitting them again. Coming right back where we left off, right there. Boom. Thank you for tuning in, checking us out. like that thumbs up, like you're hitchhiking. You know the slogan. Peace and love. Y'all come back and do it again. And we do it again. Come on, don't play. Subscribe it, like it, share it. Let's get out of here.